And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Wrong Side Simulations, bringing the best content from the wrong side of the airplane, the right seat. And as always, my name is Blake, and I am a real-world flight dispatcher aiming to bring you a little more context to your flight sim viewing experience. And we are redoing the stream we were attempting earlier. Had some technical issues. I think they've been resolved, but every time I restart the computer, there was a new problem, whether it was airplane not initializing, the computer not picking up one of the pieces of hardware down here. It's been one thing after another. I think it's all working now. I am getting some little audio issues in my headset, but hopefully y'all aren't hearing it. As long as y'all aren't hearing it, I'm cool. But it's like when some of these like little screen changes, I'm hearing like a quick little bit of static, something like that. But anyways. As always, first things first, it's going to be a huge shout out to all of the channel members, including our new ones, thanks to Callie Simmer on the last stream. And that's going to be Callie Simmer, Marco, Image Seeker, Kyle Lewis, D-Champ, Captain Nate, Hillbilly Gypsy, AJJ West Burson, David Isaac, Mickety Mike, Captain Johnny Bravo, Cranky FS. That's probably one of the best sim names I've ever seen, because mine is definitely Cranky. Ksfo Pilot Depth, JJ Stevens, and Tenured Amebia. Huge shout out to all those guys. Thank y'all so much for the continued support. And now to the chat. We got Samantha Fox in the house. Hello, safe flights. I appreciate it, and hello to you as well. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome aboard. My man Rev, how is it going, my friend? Great to see you. Are you going to be at Ksfo? Hoping to continue our streak of getting to see you at the Ksfo. But how's the audio sounding, guys? Does everything sound all right? Make sure you're not hearing any kind of like little bits of static or anything here and there. Let me know. We're not going to dilly-dally too much because we are behind. I was hoping to be on my second stream of the day by now. But nonetheless, the mission for today, we are going to take a look at the brand new Fslabs A321NEO and kind of compare it to Phoenix. The pros, the cons. JJ, what's poppin'? We back. Yes, sir, we are. And we got the camera back, too. That's always nice because I feel like it was very unpersonable where y'all couldn't see me. But yes, we're going to kind of check out the pros and cons between the two airplanes and see how we're feeling about it. Aside from that, as y'all know, I've been kind of lacking on the streaming lately. Work and life has just been really busy. But this weekend I've got the house to myself. Crystal is on her bachelorette trip, so we'll get to stream a lot. Hopefully, as long as everything keeps working. It's been the problem today. But anyways, without dilly-dallying, let's get on into the airplane and let's get this thing going. All right, performance is looking a little spotty with all the extra traffic turned on. We'll rock and roll with it for now, and if we need to turn it off, we will. All right, as always, battery 1, battery 2, and we'll connect external ground power. Let the airplane come alive, and as it does, everything's going down here. See our mass and balance, see, make sure the payload is stuck, and it's not. Cool. We'll leave that there for now. I'm sure GSX will change it anyways. Back up to the overhead. Cruise supply, ground control, CVR test. There we go. Headers 1, 2, and 3. Nav logo on. Auto, arm. Temperature is warmed up 3 degrees. Flight directors, constraints, we'll go ADF, VOR. On the cabin side, we'll just do constraints. Let's brighten up the McDoos, bring those to life. Then coming down this side, that looks good there. Come on. Get the transponder to auto over to number 2 since we're going to be flying from the right seat. Get that to all. VHF2, come on. PA, interphone, and cabin. VHF1. Looks good. And we'll go straight into our flight planning. So Rev said, yes, going to be there with wife and granddaughter tagging along. My grandson, heck yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. Looking forward to seeing you. It's going to be a good time. Hopefully it won't be as hot as Vegas and Houston was. All right, let's get those charts pulled up. And, of course, this thing's been doing some weird stuff. Charts. Drag this out. Cool. All right. FMGC, and let's go to data, IRS monitor, make sure it's in the process of aligning. It is. GPS, and we're going to cross check our airport reference point, 3736, 122, 23, and all that. Cross checks, it's close enough. AC status, yeah, our nav database is current. Now, one feature that's here in the Flight Sim Labs Airbus rather than Phoenix is the fact that you can load two separate nav databases, and you can switch them around if need be. It is a function you can do in the real airplane. Over to init, and we are going to be flying from San Francisco over to Palm Springs. No alternate today. We are VRD 243. The cost index of 85. Cruise altitude is 370 with a temperature of minus 52. Ground temp 16. Tropopause is 48,900 feet. Over to flight plan. We're going to be starting off of runway 28 right. No, I might switch that to 28 left. I think they're actually off of 28 left. Weather, ATIS. Final runway 28 left and right. I think we'll go 28 left instead. So erase that. San Francisco departure 28 left. Westla 5. KX transition. Insert. Palm Springs arrival. Isla RNAV, not ILS. RNAV 31 left. It's going to be Yankee procedure. Sizzler 4 on the Klassen. And then approach via the Fern. This will come in from Fern. That's going to drop us down into the valley, and we'll make a 180-degree turn and join up. Actually, probably a little bit more than 180 degrees, and join up with the final approach course for 31 left. 31 left doesn't really sound right. Okay, yeah, I guess it is. Cool. Alright, so Fern is good. Insert that. In between KX and Klassen, we've got waypoint Loschen. Clear that discon. No other discons. Looks good. The secondary. Copy active back to secondary. Init. Ksfo. Ksfo. Secondary. San Francisco. We're going to depart off of 28 left. And if we need to come back for an engine failure, we'll land 28 left as well. No star, no via. Alright, we'll get the environmentals for San Francisco. See, winds 260 at 19. With a gust up to 28 knots. Temperature 16, altimeter 299.7. Minimums for the approach, 13. Gives us a height above touchdown, 200 feet. Alrighty, that's good to go. GPS primary, perfect. Rad nav. I'm gonna do. Aw, you motherfucker. What the fuck? Shit's like super lagged. I'll hit a button to change the view and it takes like 3 seconds. Okay, that's door. Cool. What the fuck, man? I've never seen that happen before. Yeah, keyboard inputs are very delayed. There's a bunch of weird stuff going on. Alright. We'll keep on trucking. So for the ADF, we're going to put in our call sign. It's a little cheat mode. That's some BS. So we can't go to... Huh. Pretty sure in the real jet, you can put in whatever, and if it's not in the database, it's not in the database, but it'll still display it on the nav display. But I guess that's not a thing. Alright, whatever. San Francisco, we'll hard tune into VOR1. We'll leave VOR2 off. We're in the auto. Over to init. Get our wind data request. Alright, looks like the keyboard stuff's back. Cool. External controls. GSX. Alright, back over to init. In init B, our planned zero fuel weight is 137.2. Do our standard 30 until they're done boarding. Tax fuel 0.6. Route reserve is 0. We got our 45-minute reserves in there. And then fuel planning. Make sure that the number that it comes up with is smaller than what's on the OFP. And the McDo comes up with 10.8. On the OFP we got 12.9, roughly 13,000. That's perfect. Dude, me and this fucking thing about the fight. I'm not even touching anything, and the USB is going crazy. It's going to end up crashing the sim. Alright, so NitB set up, just waiting on the wind. Performance, we'll throw in our arrival environmentals. Alright, so winds are currently 0.3. Oh my god. The only issue I have with Flight Sim PM throttle is the USB plug-in is like sensitive. It can wiggle around a little bit, and that's usually where I have my issues. 030 at 10. Temperature is 38. QNH 2968. Minimums for the approach 680. And then on the prog page, Ksfo 28 right. Nope, 28 left. That's one we're going to come back to. Passengers are boarding up. As you can see, we got some traffic out there. Pilot Depth, how's it going, my friend? Congrats again on the solo. Good job. Wes, welcome back, dude. Guys, if you could, please smash that lickety-likety button. Trying to get that algorithm going again. It's been quite a minute since we've done some streaming. Might have to kill that traffic. It is killing the old frame rates. Oh yeah. Cool. We got some traffic with beyond ATC. All the VATSIM controllers went bye-bye. Yeah, man, you are welcome. Let's see. So one huge con with this airplane versus Phoenix is if you are a MobiFlight user, there are no LVARs to like set up your hardware. So like come on. My PC is running rough. Never mind. I can't even fucking show you because of this shit. But anyways, there's no LVARs. There's nothing you can like choose from to set up like radios or any of your hardware. So I went to go like try to set up stuff. And it wouldn't work. I was trying to set up my radio so I could use radios. It wouldn't work. Same with my little PU autopilot, or not, my PU light panel. Couldn't set anything up. Super annoying. Alright, initial climb. Find out, I guess, from these guys. I'm hesitant to even use beyond ATC because I don't feel like scrolling radios. San Francisco clearance, Redwood 243 request to IFR to Palm Springs.
Redwood 243, San Francisco clearance, cleared to Palm Springs. Westwood 5 departure, KX transition, then as filed. Climb via side, except maintain 4000. Departure frequency 135.1, squawk 2026.
Clear to Palm Springs via the Westlift 5 departure, KX transition, then is filed. Climb via SID, except maintain 4000. Departure frequency is 135.1, squawk 2026, Redwood 243.
Redwood 243, read back correct. Contact ground 121.8 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Contact ground on 121.8 when ready to push back engine start. Redwood 243. Alright, there's ground. Tower's
Skywest 3349, gate Delta 2 taxi via Tango. Hold short runway 28 left. Alaska 448, runway 28 left taxi via 5 Alpha Alpha Foxtrot. Hold short runway 1 left. United 1968, cross runway 1 left at 5 Alpha. Continue taxi via Foxtrot. Hold short runway 1 right.
That's not right. It's got this small knob controlling
Redwood 243,
the big numbers,
San Francisco ground, pushback and engine start
and then
approved.
the
Gate
outer
southeast.
knob controlling the decimal. That's not correct. It's the other way around. Alright, there's departure frequency just for a reminder.
Redwood 243, San Francisco ground, pushback approved. Face southeast.
I didn't call for push.
Pushback approved, face southeast, Redwood 243. United 1678.
Well, we already got our push
Hold
clearance, so that's
position
good.
for traffic. I'll call you back.
Am I going to Expo? Yes, sir, I am.
Skywest 5595. Contact San Francisco Tower 120.5. Have a good one. United 1968.
7.
Cross runway 1 right at Foxtrot. Continue taxi via Foxtrot. Alaska for 48. Cross runway 1 left at 5 Alpha. Continue taxi via Foxtrot. Hold short runway 1 right. United
Reset
888
that to
heavy.
your fuel weight.
Contact San Francisco Tower 120.5.
Says
Take
we
care.
got 108 out of 150 passengers.
United 1678 heavy. Continue taxi. Skywest 3349. Cross runway 28 left.
The
Continue
hell?
taxi via Tango. Bravo. Foxtrot 1.
Maybe
Alpha,
GSX is just
5
slow,
Alpha.
but it says we got 108 out of 150 and they just pulled the jet bridge.
Alaska 448. Cross runway 1 right at Foxtrot.
A little bit
Continue
weird.
taxi via Foxtrot. Delta 1501, runway 28 left taxi via Gulf. Alpha, Foxtrot. Hold short runway 1 left.
I love how when the jet bridge
United
pulls, the door stays
1678,
open.
heavy cross runway 1 left at 5 Alpha. Continue taxi via Foxtrot. Hold short runway 1 right. United 246, runway 28. Left taxi via 7 Bravo, Alpha, Foxtrot. Hold short runway 1 left. United 1678, heavy cross runway 1 right at Foxtrot. Continue taxi via Foxtrot.
Got a bunch of really weird shit going on with my PC.
United 1968, contact San Francisco Tower 120.5. Delta 1501, cross runway 1 left at 5 Alpha. Continue taxi via Foxtrot. Hold short runway 1 right. United 29er heavy, San Francisco ground,
Alright, cool.
pushback and
So,
engine start
same as
approved.
last stream.
Face north.
Flaps 2 up 0. Or up 1.0, flex 57, 62, 66, 66. To uplink.
Delta 1501,
Go.
cross runway 1 right at Foxtrot. Continue taxi via Foxtrot.
Door shut.
Alaska 1289, San Francisco ground. Hold position for traffic.
Okay. Awesome, man. Sounds good. Be looking forward to meeting you.
Alaska 448. Contact San
Shaq,
Francisco
what's
Tower
up, dude?
120.5.
How you liking the jet since? I like it less. I don't know if it's just harder on the computer,
United 246, cross runway
or if
1
I'm just having a lot of
5
PC
Alpha.
issues.
Continue taxi via
But I
Foxtrot.
think I'm having some
Hold
PC
short
issues.
runway 1 right.
It just sounds like there's a much bigger strain on the PC somehow.
United
And I don't have
2051,
anything
San Francisco
abnormal
ground,
turned on.
pushback approved. Face northwest.
I'm hearing like a little static from time to time. Seems like it really happens when there's like a stutter. It's stuttering more than normal. It's more lag from like keyboard inputs.
Face southeast.
It's weird shit, but it's trying to get through it. Alrighty, let's go turn external controls.
United 1678 heavy. Contact San Francisco Tower 120.5. United 246 cross runway 1 right at Foxtrot. Continue taxi
Alright,
via
cockpit
Foxtrot.
prep. Maintenance lock and tails on board and check. Gear pins, covers are removed. Seatbelt signs on. ADIRs are in nav.
SkyWest 50 for
Fuel,
79, San Francisco
we need
ground,
13
pushback
on
approved.
board, and we've
Face
got
northeast.
12.9 on board. Altimeter is 2997 set. EFB is checked. Cover prep's complete. Before start, windows, doors, and slides.
United 29er heavy. Runway 28 left taxi via
Closed
Bravo,
and locked.
Alpha Foxtrot.
Beacons
Hold
on.
short runway 1 left.
Thrust levers idle. Parking brakes on, and transponder is in auto. Before starts completes.
SkyWest 883 Alpha, San Francisco ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north. Delta 1501, contact San
What up,
Francisco
John?
Tower
Yes, sir. I am back.
120.5.
Hopefully, it stays that way. Look at this. Like, look at how hard everything is struggling.
Alaska 1289, runway 28 left taxi via 5 Alpha, Alpha, Foxtrot. Hold short runway 1 left.
Oh, you gotta be fucking. I'm about to give up, guys.
United 2051.
This is supposed to be like
runway 28 left
a
taxi
fun
via
fucking
8,
freedom
Bravo
weekend of
48
just
Alpha,
screaming our
Foxtrot.
dicks off.
Hold short runway 1 left.
And I can't even get off the fucking ground.
United 1449, heavy San Francisco ground, pushback approved, face southeast. SkyWest 50 for 79, runway 28 left taxi via 7 Bravo, Alpha, Foxtrot. Hold short runway 1 left. SkyWest 3355, gate Delta 4 taxi via Echo, Bravo, Foxtrot 1, Alpha, 5 Alpha.
Dude, I'm gonna have to swap this shit out for Boeing shit, I guess.
United
Or fly
246,
Phoenix.
contact San Francisco Tower 120.5.
But between hardware-
Have a good day.
And PC, it's just not working out.
SkyWest 883 Alpha, runway 28 left
Oh, we might
taxi
be
via
back-
Foxtrot 1 Foxtrot.
Back in business.
Hold short runway 1 left. SkyWest 883 Alpha, hold position for company traffic.
Fucking twat.
Horizon Air 2065, gate Delta 16 taxi via Tango. Hold short runway 28 left. Alaska 1289, hold position for...
So we'll kill that. Now we gotta do everything we can to preserve frames. Some horse shit. I requested pushback like 20 minutes ago. Alright, nose to the right. I'm not hearing shit, so... There we go. Okay. For whatever reason, I can't hear. GSX right now. Yeah, so be forewarned, guys. Frames are going to be shit.
Cabin crew, please arm your doors for departure.
Only other option is we could go to Microsoft 2024. But that'd be the third fucking time y'all watch me pre-flight this flight. Alright, let's roll one.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good afternoon.
So one of the things, unlike in the Phoenix, that you got to pay attention to here is you need over 25 psi on the APB there.
We have Tim in the center, very shortly is Carl, and up the rear we have John. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for your comfort, but primarily for your safety.
As I say, we got new
With that in
symbology.
mind, please, we do ask for the 2 minutes
That is
of your
a
time while we
NEO
take you through the safety procedures
software
of this
thing.
aircraft. Thank you.
I don't think it's hot enough for the motor, for the engine to need to motor. But
ladies and gentlemen,
in the
we now
event
ask for
that
your
you are
attention while we
flying
take
this
you through the
airplane,
safety procedures on this aircraft.
yeah, no, it's not going to need the
A
motor.
safety card
But in the
is
event
in
that
your
you're flying
seat
this
pocket showing
airplane
the
and it's
exit
just sitting there
routes,
motoring at
oxygen masks,
25%
life jackets,
into,
and brace
that
positions
is
you must
a
adopt if you hear
NEO
brace,
engine thing.
brace.
In the Pratt Whitney
There are
version,
2 emergency
there's a
exits at the
dual
rear,
cooling
4
button
in the middle,
that will
and 2
run a
at the
2-minute
front of
timer,
the
and
cabin.
I don't even know what the fuck it's
Floor
doing, but
lighting will
it's
guide
doing
you to an
something to cool
exit.
the engines.
Please be aware that your nearest exit may be behind
But in the
you.
leaps, it will just have
In
to
an
sit and motor
emergency, leave all
for a
cabin
little while.
baggage
So
on
if your engine is just sitting there motoring and
Your
motoring and
seatbelt is
motoring,
fastened,
you're not doing anything wrong. Just
adjusted,
give it some time,
and released
about
as
2
shown.
minutes, and it will.
It must be
it'll
fastened when
run.
the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times.
So we're gonna do a single engine taxi.
If the air supply fails,
We'll start the other
masks will
engine on the
drop
roll.
from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your
app
nose
start.
and mouth. Hold in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it over your
Now, let's see if
head.
it's gonna let me
As the
trim.
tapes
It
around
wouldn't
your
let me
waist,
trim yesterday until I had both engines
click
started.
together and pull the strap to adjust.
It kept resetting it back
Do not
to like
inflate
0.
it inside the aircraft.
Yeah, look at
When
that.
outside, inflate by pulling the
Bullshit.
toggle.
You can trim it after.
If it fails to inflate or needs
Starting
topping
one
up,
engine.
blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle.
Go stream on side. Take care. I'm Aaron. Sounds good, man. All right. Flash the light. Let her know we got it. App start. Any ice is off. Yellow pumps on. Road trim 0. App start checklist is complete. Let's see if we can actually get out of here. I don't even know why the airplane's bumping around like that. We're not even moving. I'm going to go ahead and forewarn y'all too that the taxiing's probably going to be ugly. For whatever reason, in this airplane, when I give about a quarter to a half amount of travel in my physical tiller, nothing happens. And then once I surpass that threshold, then it just like turns hard as fuck. Kenny! Hope you're doing well despite sim issues, in immortal words of Phil Robertson. Oh yeah, I love Phil. Ain't nothing a little dynamite can't fix. That's about right. That is about right. Alright, let's roll up number 2. Didn't seem like that. Okay, it did come off.
seats for departure, please.
Alright, good start on 2. After start checklist, any lights off, yellow pump off, for trim 0 after starts complete. Hello, Norman.
Hello, it's Nolan. Let's the cabin secure for takeoff. Thank you.
Approaching 0, 1, left.
Big old fan blades are sexy.
Approaching 0, 1, right.
Alright, mini brief. We're departing off runway 28 left on the Westla 5 departure. Westla is first fix up to 4,000 feet. Come on, airplane. Our gross weight's 150.0, flaps config 2, fuel 12.8. V1's 162, V2's 166. Get on a straightaway, we'll do a flight controls check. I don't know, compared to Phoenix, things just feel a bit more clunky in this airplane. It's got good sounds. I like the sound, especially the cockpit sounds. But it just feels clunky. The interactions are clunky. Alrighty, flight controls check. Full up. Full down. Come on, trim. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Alright, flight controls checks complete. Alright, tax checklist, gross weight comparisons complete. Pitch trim is... Why didn't that test go through? I probably didn't hit it. Pitch trim is 25.6% CG set. V1, VR, V2, flex, 62, 66. Oh my god, I hate the fucking tiller in this fucking airplane. V1 is 162, V2 is 166, or 62, 66, 66, flex, 57, flaps config 2, flight controls checked. Ecom memo, takeoff all green, ecom status is checked, PWS is on auto, TCAS code set TRA, cabin crews advised, mini briefs complete, taxi checklist, I'm sorry, lineup checklist, runway 28 left, full length confirmed inside, outside. Fuel, min required is 11.2, we got 12.7 on board, engine mode selector is normal, and bleeds packs are set. Before takeoff checklist is complete. I think there was something I was about to do, but I don't remember what it is. Alright guys, let's get out of here. Finally. Yeah, it doesn't look as fluid compared to Phoenix. Not that it looks bad. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely I don't know, it's just not as, like you said, it's not as fluid. I like it, it's different, and will take a little getting used to. Yeah, I agree, the GSX integration could definitely be better by a lot. I mean, but in my opinion, I think every airplane should have, oh, fuck you, piece of shit. My second camera stopped. Or maybe it's that.
Approaching 28 left.
No, it's the camera. Not a big deal, I can fix that quick. I am glad to have a study level NEO. You know, if I really want to fly a NEO, I'll fly
On
this.
runway 28 left.
Probably go fly it in 2024. Alright. Set brakes. Give me 1 sec. Get this other camera going. Go. All right. Let's rock and roll. Man, flex, that's stretch runway, out of thrust blue. And it's got a bug splatter on the windshield. We got a boat floating in the middle of the airport.
Big one.
Now. Thrust climb, no. I don't know why I would say speed. Should say thrust climb. There we go, thrust climb. Climb speed alt star. Flap 0. Hand flying this airplane is way different. The side stick is much more sensitive. Alt. Let's take it up to 23. Thrust climb, open climb. One thing I want y'all to hear with this airplane that is absolutely fucking gross is the transition from internal sounds to external sounds. When you go into an external view, you'll continue to hear internal sounds for a quick sec, and then it'll go quiet, and then it transitions to external. It's pretty fucking bad. So it has like one fades into another and shit. Not about it. Why are you running my your Drames panel? What's the Drames?
Keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase from our selection of fresh food available today.
Sound mixing needed.
All
Yeah.
details can be found in your in-flight brochure.
If the transition was
You'll
better,
also
it wouldn't be
purchase a
bad.
selection of hot beverages
And it's not the
together
sounds
with
themselves.
drinks
It's just
and
I hate the way it
from the bar.
transitions.
We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies, and debit or credit.
Guys, if you could,
Yeah,
done so already, please smash that like button.
And if we could be of any further
Like I said, trying to get that
assistance,
algorithm
just
going
ask us
again.
as we join you in the cabin shortly.
The streams have been so sparse lately that the algorithm ain't pushing nothing because there hasn't been nothing to push. Gotta love them big old engines. I'm ready for the Pratt Whitney though. I want that dual cooling engine button on the overhead. Like, livery doesn't look terrible zoomed in, but you zoom out, like, right there, it looks kind of blurry. Oh, the audio panel. Yeah, so how do you get that? I cannot figure out how the fuck to enable that in the cockpit. And by the way, are y'all hearing any static? Also, AJ, do you know if the weather radar works in this airplane? Mick! So we should probably just wait in Phoenix, because Phoenix will probably be 70 as well. I don't think it'll be 70. I mean, the entire airplane has been 50. You know, you got the 3. Oh, well, I guess right. If you're adding the 320 plus the 19 and the 21. Yeah, you're right. Forgot about that. Yeah, static. Damn. It's buried in the McDo. Let me check. Yeah, if you don't mind, man, because I went digging
Ladies and
myself.
gentlemen, take full advantage
And I
of
couldn't
your
find
tax-free
it.
allowances today and make some amazing savings with our boutique range. In your in-flight brochure, you'll find details of our award-winning selection of gifts, most with massive discounts. Make the most of your opportunity to shop and save from the comfort of your seat. If you'd like to see any products, have any questions, or would like to make great savings, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Yeah, I do think I'm going to fly this airplane some more. Mess around with some of the other ATSU stuff. Could be a lot of fun. Oh, wow, okay. Well, shit, I should have flown this out of Orlando. We got a lot of thunderstorms around here today. Yeah, apologies for the static. It's that's something that has started today. Above 18, STDs for you, me, and the jump seat. And we'll take it all the way up to our final 39. And JJ, that was Cali Summer. We had the beginning of this stream earlier, and it did not. We had some technical issues. Had to bail on the stream and restart it. So during that stream, she purchased 5 gifted subs, and you were one of the recipients. I don't think she's watching this one though. I haven't seen her name in the chat. What was that though? Let's watch another flyby and see what it does. But no sound at all. First heard a me, and then nothing. Silence. Okay. Cool. Cool story, bro. This flight is 1 hour and 6 minutes from wheels up to wheels down. Options. Kpsp, fire, fuel, payload, control units. I don't know what that is. If anybody knows, I know AJ's looking into it. If anybody knows off the top of their head how to enable the new audio control, radio control panel, let us know. When I go into various options for all aircraft, I have ISIS, DCDU, brake fans, auto brake, GPS jamming, and persistent fuel. We also have DDRMI, satellite dome, and virtual cockpit EFB, and GSX passenger visibility. I don't have anything for the new audio control panel. Skyfall, what's going on, man? Are you going to Expo this year? Yes, sir, I am. That is the plan. The only thing that could potentially disrupt that is my dog. She's got lung cancer, so I went home to Monroe, Louisiana last week, and she was a lot more stressed with me being gone. So I ended up having to come home early, which seemed to have been a huge help. She was throwing up a lot due to lung cancer, and I come home and she hasn't thrown up. She's thrown up, I think, once since I've been home. So that's the only thing, is if she really has some really bad days just prior to going, I don't know if I'll be able to make it or not, but just kind of keeping an eye on her for the time being. Is this the approach that does the circle into RNAV? Yep, this is it. And we're coming from the best direction too. Well, it's second best. I think it's 100, maybe 190, 200 degree turn. There's another one where it's a 270 degree turn. You're making me put up the sim. I can't remember. Oh, dude, I hate to make you do that, but it'd be greatly, greatly appreciated, because I cannot find it. It's as you see here, right? Various options. I don't see anything in here. Like ISIS, brake fans, DCDU, auto brake, type, GPS jamming, persistent fuel. I don't even know what that is. I should turn that on. DDRMI, satellite, dome, VCEFB, and PAX visibility. That's right, we were at 37,000 on this one. Minus 52. Hit return, go to the main one. Go back to it. Options. Alright, here's the options. Got Systems 1, Systems 2, and Systems 3. Huh, what is voice ACP? Oh, look at this. I wonder if that's part of the reason why I was getting weird audio stuff. Set all this to voice XP allows you so that you can directly control volume as well as record your own. Oh wow, okay. That's staying on. How do you record your own PA announcement? You just hold the PA button. Let's see. Oh shit. Okay. Oh wow. Alright, yes. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Wow, that is okay. That's fucking cool. I've always, I made this. I'm pretty sure I made that suggestion to Phoenix once, and I've at least talked about it. I'm thinking about getting the Fslabs. I enjoy seeing the system depth. Yeah, I agree. I don't know if it's. I mean, there's a little bit more in depth, or maybe like I would call it features. I don't know. The main system depth thing that I see right away is when doing an engine start in the Phoenix, the bleed air automatically goes to like 28 psi, whereas in the Fslabs it simulates building that pressure up. I also do like the random deferrals in the airplane. That's kind of cool. Alright, I'm going to record an announcement. So I'm going to mute my mic so I don't hear it first. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Virgin America Flight 243, service down to Palm Springs, California, where it's hotter than Satan's asshole and your mother-in-law's temper. 1 hour and 6 minutes from wheels up to wheels down, and smooth rides, good weather. It's gonna be hot as shit. Again, I can't emphasize that enough. It's gonna be fucking hot. down there in Palm Springs. But anyways, we are very happy to have you on board. Please give your fucking attention to the flight attendants for once. I know you know how to unbuckle a seatbelt, but they're not just there for your comfort, but also for your safety, and it keeps them happy. Pissed off flight attendants can cancel your flight. So, thank you. Alright, there you go. I love that. Phoenix 100% needs to implement that. If they don't, it's horseshit. Alright, so we got signs off. About 123, 124 miles from top of drop. So let's start getting ready for the landing. Let's see, I want to make sure that the weather is correct. It is not, so we have to put it in ourselves. Oh my god. So that's a pain in the ass. Give me my keyboard. Let's go back. Alright, so this virtual keyboard doesn't work. Either doing something wrong. Let's see, I have to use my other numbers. Temperature is 38. (1013) is not inches. 2968. Flaps quick full, reverse thrust all, NAIS off, AC on. That can go away. We're going to do 3-1 left. Runway is dry, and it's going to be normal. Alright, so we're good on the weights. Five knot headwind, 6 knot crosswind. Approach speeds 114. That don't seem right. What am I looking at? Alright, VAPS 131. Okay, makes sense. VLS 126. Why is there nothing in the landing distance available? And I think this shit's in meters. I don't know. Fuck it. Legit announcement. I appreciate it. Give it my best shot. I keep it real with my packs. Go out of brake, medium. I don't know if this airplane has FLS. It should, as a NEO. And it should have FMS2 with VNAV latch. We'll see. Any luck on figuring out how to get the new panel? I have no clue. Nothing there. EFCS. Not there. CIDS. Call one ready. Cool. Or L1 auto logic, auto board music. Yeah. I don't know where else it would be. Shouldn't be in like Atsu or anything. Don't know. Alright, we'll come back to that. Perf. And let's see, winds, our current, oh, now it's fucking variable. Are you shitting me, man? Right after I ran that stuff. We'll run it as calm. Temperature is 38 and 2966.
Altimeter setting. $80 miles top drop. Man, the other day when I was flying into Atlanta. Altimeter setting.
Bitch, it's all standard. 2966. 2966. 2966. What are you fucking complaining about? Kick our feet back and chill. Have a little lunch. Which maybe one day the Hughes team will have the animated stuff we can put on the thingamajig. Rad nav, I'm gonna clear that out. Kpsp. Drop that in. I don't know what the fuck the deal is, man. We come to external view and we get a little bunch of static. Cockpit, it's fine. I think after this stream we're going to fly some Headwind A330 in the Cactus US Airways livery. Do a little Philly to Bermuda. I've never flown to Bermuda, so that'll be pretty cool. And then after that, the world is our oyster. Not sure what we'll fly. Maybe maybe switch on over to some yoke planes. Maybe do a little ERJ action or a little CRJ action. Do some regional stuff. And then maybe a little 7.8s. There's a bunch of airplanes I haven't flown in a while. A300. Ooh, maybe we should do 330, then the 350. Then switch to yoke stuff tomorrow. Dude, I don't know what the deal is with this fucking static. And it's only in this view. Maybe it's because it's playing some people's voices or something. But see, we come back up to the cockpit and it's fine. Oh shoot. We need to do some failures in this airplane too. Let's do a vote. Let's see. Alright guys, started a poll. Y'all let me know what y'all want to do next. Won't hurt my feelings if you're tired of seeing this airplane. Might hurt Fslabs, but ain't gonna hurt mine. Cali Desert is so beautiful. It gets hot here though. I could imagine. Shoot, it already at what, 38 degrees Celsius, and it's, well, I say already, it's like 1 o'clock. You know, when we first started this stream, when we attempted the first time, it was like noon Eastern time, but it was already pretty warm. I think it was like 32, 33 degrees Celsius at like 9 a.m. y'all's time. So I don't think there's an option in the MCDU that I can find. Apparently it's delivery. Oh, well, that's some bootiness. Surely there's somewhere though that into delivery that you could go and change that. I don't know if it's like in the CFG file or what the heck. But let's see. Maybe we can find it. What altitude do we need to cross Fern? Fern's 11,000. Go ahead and have that set. Alright, so community folder. Fslabs A321NEO liveries. Panel.vrd. I've had like 3 WASM failures in this airplane already. Main panel. Panel display units. Owls, what's going on, dude? Happy Friday. How's it going? Pedestal. DCDU, DCDU. Ah, here we go, Drames. This is the very bottom. I was looking for something that'd say like true or false. That don't work. This probably ain't gonna be it neither. There's got to be a way to override that or change it. Add digital audio equals 1. See, in the textures, there's a flightsim.cfg. Oh, come on now. Spoilers don't shake the airplane that much. In the textures is a flightsim.cfg folder. Texture. Flight sim. Alright. And then digital audio equals 1. Let's see. There's a spot already for it. There we go. Aha! I see it. Alright, alright. I don't want to change it now, so I don't want to jack stuff up. But I'll definitely do that for future. Alright, so I'm not seeing VNAV latch. I don't think that's even a feature that carriers can choose. I think it's just part of FMS2 that, unless it's a different FMS like Honeywell versus Collins or something like that. But typically with VNAV latch you would see a magenta little box around that green dot. And the thing is, it'll prioritize altitude over speed, so you have to kind of manage your speed a bit more yourself. But every A321NEO that I've been on has VNAV latch, but it could be something that my carrier buys. Owls, man, it's going pretty good. Can't complain. Can't complain a whole bunch. I just bought a new 2026 Tesla Model Y, so that's pretty dope. It's fast, got autopilot, all the bells and whistles and whatnots. And finally getting to stream and hang out with you guys, so can't complain at all, man. Are you going to be at Expo? Put that in
Ladies
the
and
options.
gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin
dude, thanks
bag
for looking
is
that up
safely
for me.
stowed with your
Appreciate
laptop
that.
inside. Your
Now,
tray table must be stowed.
I was even asking
armrest
EasyJet Sim
down,
Pilot,
and
like,
window blind
how the
open.
fuck do I turn this shit
You
on?
now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers, or magazines that you do not want to take with.
Yeah, shut up. Your announcements are rubbish. I'm looking forward to using that. So I thought about flying this airplane in Microsoft 24, but I opted for 2020 so that we could have the flybys and the cinematics. But I think it'll run a lot better on 2020. So we'll give that a shot. Next time we fly it. If we ever fly it again. I bought the CO, I flew it one time, we did one stream with it, and I never flew it again. Everything just flows so much better in Phoenix. curious to see if this airplane has FLS. So that's going to be the big thing, right? Like, if we don't have VNAV latch, if we don't have FLS, again, these are all probably features that an airline could choose from. At least the FLS, I'm pretty sure it is. Hey, Space Ghost Seeker, how's it going? Recommendation on your Model Y, always check the 12-volt battery. It powers all the electronics for the car. If that dies, the whole car is dead. Oh, no. Alright. I'm going to have to Google how to look at that. Because, that would be no good. That is my fear with these cars, is something like that happening. What did it cost you to get it fixed, or was it within warranty? The Model Y as well, and it went out twice on this. Dude, I hate to hear that. What year model is yours? Fingers crossed. I'm hoping it's like an early model. Maybe it's something they could have changed and perfected over time. If you say it's like a, you know, 22, 23, 24, 25. But I just got the refreshed one, so hopefully they refreshed that that battery. Let's see if we get the static again in the cabin. Yep. As soon as we go to the back, there's the static. No! Bro, don't tell me that. Jesus, come on, man. Well, glad I could do it myself. It drains when you run. Okay, I pretty much keep Sentry turned off, just because I'm just trying to preserve the battery altogether. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I love it too. I didn't think I was gonna love it as much as I do, going from a 250, an F250 to this, but I am loving it. It does seem to the charge runs kind of quick. Like, I make I went and got a drink the other day. It takes about 5 minutes to get there. It's like maybe a 15-20 minute little just run over to a coffee shop kind of thing, and it used like 4 or 5%. Like, damn, man. And I've only got slow charging at my house. The dryer outlet is a three-prong outlet, but as you know, the adapter is a 4-prong, so I can't use that. And then I'm in a rent house, so I can't install a Tesla charger. Plus, I've heard they're like stupid expensive, so I'm not doing that either. Anyways, so, you know, I get like 4 miles per hour of charge. So like running and doing that quick little coffee run is like that 5%. But damn, man, it's gonna take me a whole like hour and a half just to get that back. But ultimately, though, I can charge for 10 hours at home, and that's my drive to work. And then I can plug it in at work for another 10 hours, and that's my drive back home. So theoretically, if I'm not driving in between, I shouldn't have to do much supercharging. All right, that mountain up ahead. Kind of staring right at it. If they haven't told you, don't charge the battery to 100% unless you're doing a road trip. Take it to like 90. Yeah, I have. I did a bunch of research while I was waiting to take delivery of the car. I think I spent like a total of 15 hours across several nights at work watching videos and just kind of learning the ins and outs. And I'll usually do mine like between 80 and 85% max, just to avoid any degradation of the batteries. Damn. So far, Fslabs 21NEO engine failure on takeoff is leading the vote. If y'all haven't voted yet, please vote. And I'll probably just do the engine failure right out of out of this place, out of Palm Springs. We'll make it a little bit dicier. Although in real life, you'd probably go to LA or something. As long as you can clear the mountains. Depending on what your drift down method is, for method 1, method 2. Method 1, your takeoff weight is light enough to clear obstacles. Whereas method 2 is not, so you have drift down alternates in the event of like depressurization or an engine failure over mountainous terrain. The interesting thing is too, this next fix we're about to cross, Kirko, 16,280 knots, and yet the airplane's chilling at 340. We are looking good. Thrust idle descent. Guys, if you haven't done so already, please smash that like button. Get ready for fun RNAV, RMP approach. Making like a 200-degree turn down into this valley up ahead. This is our second Model Y. Given the car is heavy, you're going to eat through tires. Keep them rotated to ensure even wear. Roger that. Thank you for the input. How long do you go before rotating? I was actually thinking about that this morning after I took Crystal to the airport. Ugh, I don't understand. It's only in the internal, like in the cabin, are we getting all that static. I love Kpsp toilet bowl. Yeah, man, me too. Me too. Every 5,000 to 7,000. Roger that. And so I guess to do that, you just take it to a Tesla service center, and they'll knock that out for you. Hopefully, it's not one of those things that takes long. That's been one of the negative things that I've heard about Tesla is a lot of the maintenance stuff can take a little while, having to leave it with them for a little while and all that kind of shit. Hopefully, a tire rotation is not that. Full screen this. Alt constraint. They will overcharge. You can take it to Pet Boys. Okay. Hell yeah. I'll take a discount tire. I like them. I've bought a number of tires for them too. But I'm sure that because it's not the car that, you know, that I bought tires for, they're not gonna make it for free or nothing. And look at that, you can look right through those engines. And there is the airport off to our 2 o'clock. 1 to 2 o'clock. Now they about hand flying this approach once we get below 10. All constraint. I'm gonna go ahead and get these lights on too, so I don't have to worry about doing that. And let's get that AC maxed out. No better way to get familiar with the hand flying an airplane than to not just hand fly, but hand fly lengthy, complex approaches. I mean, really, what are you doing? You're just following the flight directors. Not that hard. Speed alt constraint. SNO.
Meow.
Will! Great to see you, my friend. Welcome. Spin 210. Speed alt constraint. Perf. Activate and confirm. And what a shame. This airplane does not have FLS. Very maybe 321NEOs, because this is like one of the first ones, I think. It was new to what's their names? Virgin America. So maybe back in 2018 they didn't have FLS yet. LPB approaches. Oh, you fucking kidding me? Vertical deviation just flaps 2.
Altimeter setting.
2966.
Altimeter setting.
Set on both sides. I don't know why she's yelling at me. Final lap. And that vertical deviation is starting to piss me off. Look, it just keeps moving. I'm not talking to you, Norman. Alright, let's go gear down. Arm spoilers. Man, the speed.
$2,500.
Flaps 3. And flaps 4. Landing checklist. Cabin crew advised auto speed, auto brakes medium. Landing checklist for landing all green.
2,000.
Alright, landing checklist, landing all green. Bro, this fucking airplane does not know where it wants to go. Flight directors and the vertical deviations are just all over the place.
Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting.
This bitch. Magic Barrel Ref.
Altimeter
2966.
setting.
So I don't know why she's complaining.
1,000.
Alright, clear the terrain. Flight director's off. Birds on.
1,000.
I will say, be mad.
Approaching 3-1 left. Altimeter setting.
500. 100 above. 300 minimum.
Continue.
200. 100.
Oh my god, come on.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 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 10, 5.
Bro, what the fuck?
5,000 feet remaining. 4,000 remaining. 3,000 remaining. 2,000 remaining. 1,000 remaining.
'Ugh. Can't say I'm surprised with the stutters. I had all that I had the frame gen turned off because it was causing that stutter thing. Otherwise, we would have been canceling this stream. That was shitty, but at least we made it, I guess. Alright. Cleaned it up. Thank you, Samantha. Could have been better. I think it would have been a lot better in, if you know, we didn't have a bunch of stutters. But let's see what we've got on the votes. Exactly 50-50. So if you have not voted yet, please vote for the tiebreaker. If we're going to do engine fails, we'll probably go to Microsoft 2024 to do engine failures. Otherwise, we'll fly the Headwind A350 from Philly out to Bermuda in a separate stream. Alright, we got engine failure. We'll park at the gate, and then I'll end the poll there. So if you want to oppose that, speak now or forever hold your peace. Now this is where things get a little weird. So let's see. Let's hold right here. And then options, external TSX. This is cool. Terminal. We want gate 9. No. Unify will work. Is there no? There's no gate. Oh my God! Gate what? How do you go 6, 8, 10? Okay, then just do. That's weird. That's weird. Request. Gate 8. No. There we go. Alright. I hate the tiller handling in this airplane. I'm just going to leave everything else. Alright, what do we have for our final? We've got engine fails. Alright, we'll end that poll. And we'll start setting up for that. Chili's Airport in the U.S. Where can we get some coffee already? I'm telling you, I think once we end this stream, I will be headed to go get me a coffee, and then we'll start the next stream. 20 votes, that's awesome. What the hell? There we go. Leave APU on them, because we're going to be coming right back out of here. Well, welcome to Palm Springs, guys. This is Any Build's premium one or whatever. Not premium because it's FS2020, but it's the better one than Axonus. McGee, how's it going, my friend? I want to love this plane, but the textures, yes. Is it just compression from YouTube? No. Well, there's two things. Maybe some compression. You should be able to turn on 4K. If you're on a TV or a 4K device, but also I have frame gen turned off. No, actually I thought I turned TAA off with DLSS, but I didn't. TAA is still on, so it might still be the textures. So I'm feeling you there. I was talking about the same thing with the livery textures earlier. That when you zoom in, it looks nice, but like when you're zoomed out, not so much. Yeah, like the textures to me just look not crisp and sharp, especially like in the regular view. Like this on looks like everything's running together. I don't know. Doesn't look as good as Phoenix, in my opinion. All right, they're unloading bags. Cool. So while they do that, we'll set up for a little engine fail scenario. Haven't done a fail in here, but we're gonna give it a shot. So we'll start with the nits. Tell you what, let's just go. Let's do something different. Kind of make this realistic-ish. Palm Spring LAX. Left. Do no SID, insert LAX, arrival, ILS-25 left. No star. Go cactus, insert. Secondary, we'll copy secondary init, Kpsp. Kpsp. Next. Here. Barrow is 680. So I'm just kind of setting this up as I would if we were departing here. make my airplane a little bit heavier. Let's go. We'll do 13 again on the fuel. I told GSX to reset. Cool. Looks like it did. Take all Kpsp. It says 41, but I don't see. I see 38 on ECAM and I see 38 in the METAR. Maybe that's why the VRAS was screaming at us. Alrighty. Calculate. Uplink that. Kpsp. Left. Alright. I think we're about ready. Let's go to failures. Let's go on. Let's say we'll lose the engine at 170 knots. I don't want any altitude. This is, it says altitude. Is that MSL or AGL? Just because of the P3D porting? Yeah, I kind of felt the same. It looks an awful lot like the P3D version. Is there a good A330 for 2024? I've only flown the default one. It was fine, but looking for something better. I don't know. I don't know if the headwind is available for it or not. I don't know if it works. Haven't tried it. Aside from that, no. Alright, so okay. What the hell goes in this top left thing? Ah, okay, I see. Cool. So what the actual failure is. Engine pump, low pressure, reserve leak, yellow hydraulic, GPS primary. There's no like engine failure, just vibration. Oh, well, these are different. Huh. Okay. There's a lot more failures now. A lot more fucking failures now. Man, like, can there not be like categories? Alright, engine let's go engine fail with, I don't know, what should we do? Man, there's too much to choose from. Bird strikes, fails with damage, no damage. Let's do 3. I want to do bird strike, failure with fire. The number of failures is kind of crazy. Fail damage, insert, and engine fire. I will be impressed if there is fire coming from the engine. I doubt it. Like if they show visual fire from outside. Alright, at 170 knots, we're going to get fucked. Yes, sir. Like, did you try the CO? I flew it once and was so disgusted I never flew it or updated it again. They missed the mark on the CO release for me. Same. Flew it, streamed it one time, and never came back to it. Alright, let's see. I think the SID's like 14,000 feet, something like that. Strengths, flight vectors, it's good. Alright, I think we're ready. Go and get. This button's pissing me off. Secondary. KBD 01 slash 305 slash 282 slash 5. Alright, cool. Guys, hang on one sec. My fiance's mom's calling. Alright. Requested pushback. I can hear GSX this time, so that's good. And let's see how good I can kill us. And of course, did not close the door. Nope. Yeah, there's still a lot more manual stuff that you have to do compared to Phoenix. Now, I'm going to show y'all this. I've kind of threw in my own willy-nilly little engine fail procedure. This is, you know, similar to what you would do if there's a published engine fail procedure, especially in mountainous terrain. You'll typically have a special or complex engine fail. So this one I've kind of designed to kind of put us through this little valley here. Climb, get to altitude, then turn around and we'll come back. So that's the plan. Alright, let's get that beacon on. It is a little annoying that you have to keep going back into let's go nose to the right, into the McDo to tell GSX what to do. Alright, brakes released. Clear push. We'll see when these doors, oh, now it says it's 41 degrees outside. Well, we calculated with that temperature anyway, so we're good. Alright, so now we're probably going to have, okay, now they arm on push. I'm sure now that the engine's going to have to motor for the start. So, let's go ignition, engine 1, and we'll see what it does. Everyone take a piss before leaving and won't get off the deck. That's about right. If we have too many issues doing this, we'll just go jump into 2024. Yeah, see how long it's motoring? Because it's hot, so it's spinning at 25.8% N2. And it's probably going to sit like that for a minute. We got a very short taxi, so we'll start both of them here. EGT's dropping. There you go, it's stabilized at 25.0. Alright, there it goes. Now it's spinning up. And brake set, clear off headset, clear disconnect. Look for the pin on the left side of the airplane. Didn't have to spin nearly as long as the other day. Oh, she'll be a motorboater. That's about right. Oh, that's funny. Motorboater. I want to cancel this order. Don't want it no more. Damn it. Alright, let's fire up number 2. Love those big ass fan blades. Alright, let's do another poll. I'm curious to know what y'all think on this one. There goes. I flew on a 7.3 Max 8. Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday? And those engines had 2 motor for a hot minute too. It was getting hot in the airplane while the packs were off. Flying on Southwest. Alright, let's see if we die on this one. It's hard doing this engine fail stuff on the single pilot. Alright, good start. Air pack 1 overheats. And whatever. We'll let that ride for now. Hell, both packs? Yep, that's both. And it's just getting hotter and hotter. See if those cool down. Alrighty. Trim. What was your trim? Up 0.6. And then APU. Actually, while we're chilling on these, I'm gonna leave the bleed on. But one of them is going to be really overheating soon. Foreshadow. Yeah, no shit. Alright, let's get on out of here. Brake check. Pressure 0. That right pack is cooling off little by little. Hello, Norman. You fucker.
Hello, it's Norman. Let's the cabin secure for takeoff. Thank you.
Okay. Come on, pack 1. Pack 2 cooled off. And pack 2 is back to getting hot. So we'll get another ECAM here in a minute. Well, just trying to do a PA. Let's try it again. One last time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Virgin America flight. Engine 1 failure, damage, and fire due to flying into whatever giant migratory flock of desert birds that are out here. We're very happy to have you on board. Thanks for flying with us and trusting us with your life. I don't really trust myself with your life, so good luck. And welcome to Virgin America. We're about to pop your
Approaching
Virgin
3,
engine out
1,
journey.
left. On runway 3, 1, left.
Alright, we're clear for takeoff. Fly runway heading. Runway heading is 310. There we go, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you it's hotter than Satan's asshole. Oh, that's good. Watch the failure not even happen. Man, flex, SRS, auto thrust, blue. $100.
V1.
And rotate. Heading. Engine 1 failure. Engine 1 fire. Let's go gear up. Some spoilers.
Altimeter setting.
Max continuous thrust. Okay.
Altimeter setting.
Whoa, why the fuck would you pitch up that much? Autopilot's gonna kill us. Alright, engine 1 thrust lever idle. Engine 1 thrust lever idle, confirm. Engine 1 master switch off. Engine 1 master, confirm. Engine 1 fire push button. After seconds discharge. Squib. Agent
Altimeter
1
setting.
dispatch. First, we gotta see, do we have fire? We don't. I don't see nothing.
Altimeter setting.
Alright, so now we're hand flying.
Altimeter setting.
That's gonna make this a lot easier. Psych. Alright, engine 1 mode selector ignition. Ignition Engine 1 fail if no damage. Engine 1 relight, nope, there's damage. Cross bleed shut. Avoid icing conditions. Air pack 1 overheat. Air pack 1 off. Wind pack overheat out. Get it back to auto. Alright, let's return. I'm about 1,000 feet per minute. I'm comfortable with that, with this terrain in front of us. See it out the window. Probably not the most realistic engine fail procedure, but you know, single pilot, mountainous terrain, I'm just trying to fly as best I can.
Pull up.
Let's go direct Palm Springs. Actually, with the winds being variable, we could have come back in from this side. But I'm not going to rush it. Alright, autopilots. Speed ain't doing shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrest down, and window blind open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers, or magazines that you do not want to take with you.
Altimeter 7.
The toilets are no longer in service.
Cabin crew seats for landing, please.
Look at that rudder trim. Oh man, we're making it. Steve, how's it going, my friend? Rubbish, I tell you. Yeah. Now I don't know if you mean the airplane or my flying, but so far we're alive, and that's what I'm happy with.
2,500.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we'll peel off about parallel to Haxis, and we'll go direct to Haxis and bring it in. That one engine is working. Bring it just a little bit more speed. Oh no. Oh, give us your rub. Oh, my man's in the house. Vertical Sim. How's it going, dude? How is it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope weather hasn't been too nasty over there on your side of the coast. I was taking Crystal to the airport this morning and could see some thunderstorms that were just off the coast of Tampa. Popping off some lightning. Can see it all the way from over here. Alright, let's go direct Haxis and AJJ. What's up, dude? Alright, let's see how the airplane handles this hard of a turn, putting the dead engine in the air. Death. Thank God for rotor trim. This brings me back to multi training. My legs hurt just watching that fly by. Yeah, dude. Can't imagine doing this without any rotor trim. The displays definitely don't look as good as Phoenix, like by any stretch of the imagination. Waiting for that vertical deviation to come in. Otis just had, oh yeah? We've been having thunderstorms over here all day long. Not real crazy about how it just flew that. Moment of truth, folks. Moment of truth.
Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting.
Well, this turned out like shit. but we're slowing down nicely, so I feel comfortable proceeding. Pretty steep descent. Let's go camera 2. My hand on the rotor trim. But the more nose down we are, the less we're having to rely on thrust. Or less thrust. Go around altitude sets. Better not have to go around, be pissed. If you do have to go around, we'll have to turn those flight directors back on. We're not looking bad. We're holding speed pretty good. Got a little bit of thrust in. Big stutter just like last time, so I guess when we touch down we're going to get another giant stutter.
Too high! Too high!
Shut your mouth, Linda. Linda, listen. I am the captain now.
Approaching. 3, 1, left. Unstable. Unstable.
Linda.
400. 100 above. 300. Minimum. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
What the fuck? What the fuck just happened?
5,000 feet remaining.
Dude, I'm not a fan of this airplane.
4,000 remaining.
Dude, what the fuck was that shit? Linda's crazy. That's funny. So, at 50 feet, I went to idle because I wasn't going to have enough time to go idle and then let out the rudder trim. So I went idle. I had rudder trim. Oh, no wonder. So rudder trim work, yeah, the rudder trim works. Oh no, rudder trim reset does work. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck happened because as we're going to touch down, I let out the rudder trim, zeroing it out. Since we were thrust idle, everything felt great up until touchdown, and then it was almost like that rudder trim was still there and shot over or something. It's weird, very weird. still
Ladies
on.
and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic
If we had
devices
say
for
intentions, we could have
messaging,
declared
calls,
emergency and
or
had fire
internet
trucks
access
meet us.
may now be used.
I don't know if y'all have ever done that on say intentions or not, but it'll send fire trucks to you and they'll surround you. That's kind of cool.
Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out.
We are alive,
Smoking is
guys.
not
We are
permitted
alive.
until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today.
What are your thoughts on this bird? Been waiting all day for your opinion. If you're really, for lack of better words, horny for a 321NEO, it's gonna be like, I think it was like $60 with the discount for owning, for already owning the CO. So $60 if you just really want it. But the systems are, I can tell a little bit more in depth. There's a lot more failures. You know, you got like the deferrals where certain maintenance items are written up and deferred, some stuff like that. But visually, it doesn't look as good. It's not as fluid. The GSX integration is nowhere close to Phoenix, which, to be honest, nobody's GSX is anywhere close to Phoenix. Unless you're just, like I said, really dying for a 321NEO, which I could understand, to be honest. I don't think it's worth getting it. I wouldn't say I regret buying this, because y'all know I'm a huge Airbus fan, but it's not worth it. If you can have some patience, then I would wait for Phoenix. But I mean, you might be waiting until the end of the year, maybe longer. Who knows? Like the BFU was supposed to have dropped, you know, like a month or two ago, but apparently something with Sim Update 2 and some issues outside of Phoenix's control is the reason why they have not put out the BFU. So I don't know, if you got $60 to spare, get it. Otherwise, I don't think it's worth it. Golly. Alright, we'll shut down the good engine.
Cabin crew, thank you very much for your hard work today. Your doors are clear to open.
All this shit had to clear out. That's funny. Let's see. Plane does not like to be crabbed. I think they need to adjust the scrub rate. Yeah, probably so. I mean, like I said, it was fine all the way up to touchdown, and as soon as touchdown, it was almost like all that rotor trim kicked back in, or I don't know, something. But it, as you saw, shot all the way over. Alright, back. How's the flight going, chat? John, I don't know if you saw the landing or not, but it was a little buggy, I would say. Yeah, we came in on one engine, went idle at 50 feet, let out the rotor trim. Everything felt like pretty damn near perfect. And then as soon as we touched down, skirt, it's just shot on over. Looks like we need a bug wash once we get to the gate. Yeah, I've noticed all the bug guts that we ran into. That is, you know,
Ladies and gentlemen,
this airplane does have some cool like little things that Phoenix doesn't have, like bug spatter on the windshield,
please take care and hold on to the
physical, you know, frost and icing on the airplane.
Please ensure that you supervise your children.
All that kind of stuff.
And for your own safety, do not walk underneath the wing.
But Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. We are slowly growing. JetBlue and Breeze recently started flying out of here. Avella made it a crew base. And where's that at? Oh, Wilmington. Oh yeah. Maybe Spirit will end up going there one day. When you're ready to do Wilmington, let me know, and I will go take reference photos. Ah, there you go. I remember when Alaska and bought Virgin America, me too, and their Airbus came into SNA. Love the red paint. You and me both. I love that kind of metallic look. It was like a sparkly royal red. Yeah, and you can actually see it on this livery when the sun hits it just right. Let's see. So we can get it. We'll go to the other engine. I've seen some angles where you can kind of tell. You can kind of tell in the reflections a little bit. But it's there. And it's pretty. But notice how this engine fan blade is spinning freely while this one is seized up. And it's because of the damage. Well, cool. We should have ran the flight control replay, but I forgot. I forgot to do that. Well, guys, despite a rough and rocky start, I hope y'all enjoyed this stream. I am going to feed my dog. And probably, well, shit, now they're closed. I was gonna say go run and grab a coffee, but they are closed, so I won't be doing that. Yeah, and then I'm gonna get set up for our next stream, which is gonna be Cactus A321NEO, little U.S. Airways action from Philadelphia out to Bermuda. That I've never flown to before, and ooh, okay, I will look. There hasn't been any announcement, right? I'll make sure to, but that is extremely exciting, and I will not be the only one to be happy. I know that for a fact. But yeah, guys, so if you're not busy tonight, come tune in. Not exactly sure like what time frame. I mean, it's not going to be, shouldn't be long from now. Feed the dog, probably go run somewhere real quick, grab some food to bring home, and eat while I'm setting up the stream. So I don't know, I'd say maybe another like hour and a half or so, and we'll be rocking and rolling. And you can fly on BatSim if anybody wants to fly with. I was going to do that on this airplane earlier, but everybody got off. Not much coverage right now. See what our landing rates were. We'll have a couple. 14 feet per minute. That's weird. And then a negative 26. All right. Well, at least I can put the airplane down smoothly. But all right, guys. Well, I will see y'all in the next hour and a half to 2 hours. And until then, as always, be good at it. Keep it on the wrong side. Thank y'all so much for hanging out on this episode. Again, apologies for the rough start and the late start. But, you know, we're getting back in the groove. and I will see y'all here shortly.